Welcome to Fitness Notion YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about the top 10 foods to prevent cancer. So before starting this video, like this video and subscribe to Fitness Notion channel for future updates. Consumption of certain foods can influence many aspects of health, including the risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and cancer. Diet has been demonstrated to have a significant impact on the development of cancer. Specifically, many foods include anti-cancer chemicals. In addition, some research suggests that specific meals may help reduce the risk of disease. These 10 foods may help reduce your risk of cancer. Number 10. Broccoli. This vegetable includes sulforaphane, an anti-cancer plant component. According to one study, sulforaphane reduced cell size and quantity by up to 75%. On the other hand, treating mice with sulforaphane reduced tumor volume by almost 50%. Colorectal cancer risk may be reduced by increasing consumption of cruciferous vegetables like broccoli. Colorectal and colon cancer risk was reduced in one meta-analysis of 35 studies. Regular consumption of broccoli may help prevent cancer. The available study hasn't specifically examined how broccoli might affect human cancer. Trials on cruciferous vegetables or a specific chemical in broccoli have been limited to test tube, animal, and human studies, so additional research is required. Oncolytic sulforaphane is found in broccoli. Animal and in vitro research increasing cruciferous vegetable intake may colorectal cancer risk. Number 9. Carrots. Eat more carrots to reduce the risk of certain cancers, say researchers. One study found that eating carrots may cut the incidence of stomach cancer by up to 26%. Also, consuming more carrots reduced the risk of prostate cancer by 18%. 266 people with and without lung cancer were studied. There was a threefold increase in the risk of lung cancer in current smokers who did not eat carrots compared to weekly eaters. If you don't get enough carrots in your diet, try adding them as a nutritious snack or side dish a few times a week. Remember that these studies found a link between carrot eating and cancer, but not other factors. Prostate, lung, and stomach cancers have been linked to carrot consumption in some studies. Number 8. Beans. Beans are high in fiber, which has been linked to a reduced risk of colon cancer. According to one study, those who ate more cooked, dried beans had a lower risk of tumor recurrence than those who ate less. Giving rats black or navy beans, and then giving them colon cancer stopped the cancer cells from growing up to 75%. Some beans per week may enhance fiber intake and reduce the risk of cancer development. According to these findings, there is now just animal research that shows connection but not causality. Human studies require more research. Number 7. Berries. Berries are abundant in anthocyanins, antioxidant plant pigments linked to a lower risk of cancer. 7 days of bilberry extract treatment for colorectal cancer patients showed a 7% reduction in cancer cell proliferation in one human research. The freeze-dried black raspberries also reduced levels of specific indicators linked to cancer progression in another small trial. The consumption of freeze-dried black raspberries reduced the incidence and number of esophageal cancers by up to 54% and 62% respectively. A berry extract also inhibited numerous cancer indicators in another animal investigation. As a result of these findings, eating berries daily may help prevent cancer. There is a need for additional human research, not just animal and observational studies. Compounds in berries have been shown to slow the growth and spread of certain cancers in test tubes in animals. Number 6. Cinnamon. This spice is known for its anti-inflammatory and anti-diabetic properties. Cinnamon may also help slow the spread of cancer cells in test tubes and animals. According to research, cancer cells were discovered to be killed by cinnamon extract in a test tube. Also in a test tube trial, cinnamon essential oil reduced the size of head and neck cancer cells. It also caused cell death in tumor cells and reduced tumor growth and spread in an animal investigation. Sugar and inflammation may be lowered by consuming 2 to 1 teaspoon, 2 to 4 g, of cinnamon each day. Studies on cinnamon's effect on human cancer growth are needed. Chantilly extract has been shown in research to have anti-cancer effects. Human studies are required. Number 5. Nuts. Eating nuts may help reduce the incidence of certain cancers, according to research findings. According to one study, consuming more nuts reduced the chance of cancer death in 386 patients. Consumption of nuts reduced the incidence of colorectal, pancreatic and endometrial cancer among 708 individuals over 30 years. Other research has connected some nuts to a reduced chance of developing cancer. For example, selenium-rich Brazil nuts may help prevent lung cancer in persons deficient in the mineral. Breast cancer cells grow at 80% slower rate and have 60% fewer tumors in mice fed walnuts. Adding a portion of nuts to your diet may lessen your risk of acquiring cancer in the future. According to these findings, it is yet unknown if the link is due to nuts or other causes. Increasing nut intake may reduce cancer risk. According to several research, a lower risk of cancer has also been related to Brazil nuts and walnuts. Number 4. Olive oil. This is one of the main reasons why the Mediterranean diet includes olive oil. More olive oil may help prevent cancer. According to research, based on 19 research, persons who ate the most olive oil had a lower chance of acquiring breast and stomach cancers. Unsurprisingly, higher consumption of olive oil was linked to lower rates of colorectal cancer in 28 nations studied. It is easy to reap its health benefits by substituting olive oil for other oils in your diet. Using it in marinades for meat, fish or poultry is a great idea. While these studies suggest an olive oil cancer connection, additional factors are likely at play. More research is required on olive oil's direct impact on human cancer. More olive oil consumption may lessen the risk of certain types of cancer, according to research. Number 3. Turmeric. Turmeric is a health-promoting spice. Active component curcumin has anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and anti-cancer properties. Among 44 patients with potentially malignant colon lesions, curcumin was studied. 40% fewer lesions after 30 days of 4 grams curcumin daily. Curcumin also inhibited the growth of colon cancer cells in a test tube by inhibiting a specific enzyme. Curcumin also helped kill head and neck cancer cells in a test tube experiment. In other studies, curcumin slowed the growth of lung, breast, and prostate cancer cells. Number 2. Citrus fruits. Some studies link eating citrus fruits including lemons, limes, grapefruits, and oranges to a reduced risk of cancer. Consumption of citrus fruits was linked to a decreased incidence of digestive and upper respiratory tract malignancies. According to one big study, a meta-analysis of 9 studies connected citrus consumption to a lower risk of pancreatic cancer. Last but not least, a meta-analysis of 14 research found that eating citrus fruit regularly lowered the incidence of stomach cancer by 28%. Citrus fruits may help reduce your risk of acquiring some cancers, according to research studies. Also, keep in mind that these studies do not account for all possible causes. There's a need for more research on how citrus fruits promote cancer growth. Number 1. Flaxseed. It may even help slow cancer growth and kill cancer cells. According to some research, a flaxseed muffin or a placebo was given to 32 breast cancer patients every day for a month. Less tumor growth indicators and more cancer cell death were found in the flaxseed group after the study ended. Also, flaxseed was proven to slow the growth and spread of cancer cells in 161 individuals with prostate cancer. Folic acid, present in flaxseed, has been shown to protect against colorectal cancer. What do you think about this video? Do let us know down in the comments section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.